Hello, welcome to this special edition of Arirang News. It's Armed Forces Day, or Kukuninal, here in the nation. I'm Daniel Che. After the Korean War broke out in 1950, the South Korean military was continually pushed down the peninsula. Eventually, the armed forces started moving northward and finally crossed the 30th parallel on October 1st, which is why, to mark the important point in history, grand-scale annual events are usually held. This is a day to honor all people currently serving in every branch of the armed forces. Like in most countries, celebrations are held through parades, flyovers, marches, and other public events. This is the first time in 6 years that the celebrations are held at Gyeongdae Military Headquarters. We will shortly take you live to the site where exciting events showcasing South Korea's national defense capabilities are held. There are, of course, parades featuring various types of military equipment, such as infantry fighting vehicles and missiles. Special events in the sky, too. Air show involving not just Korean planes, but the nation's important military ally, the United States. The military band has been pushing themselves to bring the wow factor on this day as well. Military bands from various other countries have joined in the past, and this year, paratroopers will be jumping into action. There will be displays of aerial combat capabilities by the Black Eagles as well. Demonstrations of unarmed combat tactics unique to the nation's military. And for about a whole month, the men and women involved in the Armed Forces Day celebrations practice and rehearse their routines. And they even apologize to residents of areas nearby the venue for a possible inconvenience caused. We have President Yoon Suk-yeol stepping up to the podium to deliver a special address for this very important day. So knowing full well soldiers are one of the greatest assets of any country, President Yoon Suk-yeol will be delivering his address. Anyone over 18 are required to serve in the military for around 2 years. The day honoring military personnel protecting members of the military. They enjoy many deserving perks and discounts. The most popular ones are the ones at amusement parks. Children whose parents are in the military, as well as enlisted soldiers, they may have the day off. And after you complete your 2 years of military service in Korea, you have at least 8 years of reserve duty. And yes, the President and the First Lady are walking towards the podium to address the men and women of the service of all branches, as well as the citizens of South Korea as we mark this very important day, the 74th Armed Forces Day.
Dr. Yoon Jong-ho of Korea Aerospace Industries, who participated in the research and development of the homegrown fighter KF-21. Dr. Kim Sang-man of the Korea Defense Research Institute, the son of the late Colonel Kim Dong-soo, who developed the world's first best self-propelled gun K9. And Dr. Kim Young-chul, a guided weapon expert in the R&D projects of Hyunmoo 1 and 3, are also 2 and 3 are also entering the venue. Entering together are the soldiers, Lieutenant Colonel Lee Jun-il, Sergeant Kim Dong-hyung, Sergeant Kim Yu-rim in charge of medical support in the 2nd Fleet of the Navy, Captain Lee Young-hyun, Company Commander of the Marine Corps Amphibious Armored Vehicle Battalion, Captain Yum Ji-hee, and Colonel An Jun-hyun. Cadet representatives of each military are also entering. Please give them a big round of applause.
대통령께 대한 경례.
Arms present to the President.
대통령께 대하여 받들어.
Arms
총.
present. Order arms.
총. 서. 세워 총 지금부터
We will now
건국
begin the
제74주년
commemoration of the
국군의 날 기념식을
74th
시작하겠습니다.
Armed Forces Day.
먼저
Now,
국기에 대한
the
경례를
allegiance to the
하겠습니다.
flag.
오늘
The
국기에
Pledge of
대한
Allegiance will be read out by our Army founding veterans, General Baek-seung-hyup, Admiral Son Won-il, General Choi-Yong-dok, and General Shin Yeon-jun, whose voices were restored using artificial intelligence technology. The guests who are on the podium, please salute the color guards.
국기에 대하여 받들어
Present arms. I pledge in front of Taegukgi allegiance to the Republic of Korea for the eternal glory of the country, liberty, and justice.
세워 총
Order arms.
다음은
Next,
애국가를
we will sing the
제창하겠습니다.
national anthem.
애국가는
The national
국왕연주에
anthem
맞춰
will be sung until the
1절부터
fourth
4절까지
verse,
다 함께
led by the
부르겠습니다.
military band.
이어서
Next, we will
순국선열과
pay silent
고국영령에
tribute to the
대한
fallen heroes and
묵념을
martyrs.
올리겠습니다. 일동
Silent
묵념.
tribute. Patriotic martyrs and fallen heroes are the ones who have safeguarded the great democratic Republic of Korea that created the splendid history and culture of 5,000 years. The Republic of Korea Armed Forces is dedicated to protecting the country and its people in all challenges and trials. I firmly pledge that I will devote myself to our people and the nation where we prosper together, to the Republic of Korea that will ascend to another level.
바로
At ease.
다음은 열병이
Next
있겠습니다.
is inspection of
열병.
troops.
열병. 열병.
Inspect troops.
대통령께서는
The
하단하시어
President will come
열병
down
차량에
the podium to
탑승하시겠습니다.
take the inspection vehicle.
내빈과 관람객께서는 모두
Distinguished
자리에
guests
앉아주시기
and
바랍니다.
audience are asked to be seated. The President is boarding the parade vehicle with that is guided by Defense Minister Lee Jong-seok. The President and Minister Lee are in vehicle number 1. The Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and the Army Chief of Staff in vehicle number 2. The Chiefs of Navy and Air Force and Marine Corps are taking the vehicle 3. Finally, the President, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, will begin the inspection. As this is the first Armed Forces Day since the inauguration of the new government, the ROK Armed Forces will reassure the strength of the armed forces to the President, who is the supreme commander of the military and the people, through this inspection. The President will review the troops in the following order: Combined Military Band, Combined Color Guards, Combined Special Forces, Combined Future Echelon Military Academies of each force, and Land Warfare Forces. Now the President's vehicle will move to the forefront of the inspection troops under the guidance of General Son-sik, the Combined Arms Command. Following are the other 2 vehicles of JCS and Chiefs of Staff. Army Major General Son-sik, the Combined Arms Command, who is leading the ceremony, was commissioned as the 47th Military Academy. He has nurtured victorious troops as the Deputy Commander of the Planning Organization at the Army Headquarters and the Commander of the 3rd Infantry Division, thereby leading practical and strong training in the front and rear. The Combined Arms Staff is composed by Army Brigadier General So Hyung-gi, Navy Brigadier General Park Tae-gyu, Air Force Brigadier General Chu Sung-gyu, and Marine Corps Brigadier General Choi Young-gil. Next is the honor guard, that is the representation of the ROK Armed Forces. The color guard consists of color bearers of each military and is a symbol of the noble tradition and honor of the ROK Armed Forces. Next is the Combined Special Forces unit composed of 124 elite Special Forces soldiers from each military. They are the core combat capability of the ROK Armed Forces. The combined future echelon is composed of leading units equipped with the symbolism of an AI-based advanced science and technology powerhouse. In accordance with Defense Innovation 4.0. The Army Tiger Brigade will be armed with a fourth-generation ground combat system as the symbol of future Army and ground forces. The Navy's 5th Component Squadron will improve its ability to perform manned and unmanned mine-clearing operations by integrating minesweepers with the autonomous mine search system. The Air Force 20th Fighter Wing will integrate manned fighters and stealth unmanned squadrons to increase the possibility of operating unmanned and manned squadrons. The 1st Marine Division will enhance its amphibious operation capability by integrating an amphibious assault vehicle. The preemptive respond to the future battlefield environment. We will make this armed forces into a very strong one. Next, the President will review the cadets of each military academy who will lead the future of our armed forces. The descendants of Hwarang, the cadets of the military academy. The cradle of training elite officers, the cadets of the 3rd Military Academy. An audacious challenge towards the sea, the cadets of the Navy Academy who will be at the forefront of defending our waters. The cadets of the Air Force Academy who are leading the aerospace era. The pillar of medical support, the descendants of Nightingale, the cadets of the National Army Nurse Academy. The President will now inspect the land warfare forces. Among the land warfare powers introduced today, a large number of defense export assets are on display that show the potential of Korea's defense technology. They can intercept the enemy's attack and the striking assets, which are the core strength of independent defense of Korea.
이미 세계가 인정한 K-방사는 우리나라의 국방력을
national defense
세계 각국의
industry is
새로운 경제
well
성장을
known
위한
worldwide,
동력이 되고
and
있습니다.
it is one of the driving forces of the economic development of Korea.
이제 대통령께서
Now,
지상
the
전시
President will
전력을
review the
사용하시겠습니다.
land warfare forces.
먼저
First, the
당신
striking
함께
assets.
나갑니다.
Representing the Army ground-to-ground missile 현무, Army's ATACMS 천무.
전장을 한눈에 감시하는 육군의 정찰용 무인항공기 UAV와 대포병
And
탐지
UAV of the Army.
이어서 요격 자산입니다.
Next
복합 4층 방어
is the
체계
surveillance
핵심
and detection
패트리어트입니다.
asset. It's the Patriot.
지대공 정밀 유도 미사일 천궁과 대공 무기인 비호복합입니다.
And the anti-aircraft weapon 비호복합 and surface-to-air precision guided missile 천궁. The K9
K2입니다.
self-propelled gun
최고 성능의 보병 전투 장갑차인 K21과
and
대전차 미사일
K21,
현궁입니다.
the infantry fighting vehicle,
해병대 상륙 돌격 장갑차 KAAV입니다.
and KAAV of the Marine Corps.
이어서 타격 자산입니다.
Next
대화력
is
전과
the
중심 타격
attack
임무를 수행하는
asset.
육군의 천무 에이텐킴스입니다.
The Army's ATACMS 천무 used for fire combat,
지대지 미사일 현무입니다.
and 현무 ground-to-ground missile.
대한민국 국군은 세계 최고 수준의 국방
The
기술력으로
RK Army has
어떠한
the
안보 위협
world-class
속에서도 우리
technology
국민을 안전하게
and will
지켜낼 것입니다.
safeguard its people wherever it's needed. The Republic of Korea anew, a people's country where people are well off, which is the country the president is making, said the prosperity, abundance, and economic growth are the expansion of freedom. He has emphasized that free democracy makes peace and peace protects freedom. To this end, the ROK military will spare no effort to protect the freedom and peace of the Republic of Korea. In addition, we will contribute to the peace and prosperity of the world. We will take an important role to achieve world peace and prosperity by expanding our solidarity with the international society so that no one's peace and freedom are threatened by WMD and nuclear weapons.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a warm round of applause to our proud people in uniform and the future of our armed forces, as well as our cadets. Mr. President, who just finished the inspection, is now alighting the vehicle and stepping up to the podium.
다음은 국가안전보장에 기여한
And next,
개인과
we
부대에
will
대한
be
훈장 및
awarding
표창을
medals
수여하겠습니다.
and commendations to individuals and units who have contributed to national security. The awardees, please come up to the podium.
보훈장 전수장, 육군소장
Order of
김경중,
National Security Merit Chunsu Medal, Army Major General Kim Kyung-jung.
보훈장 3일장,
Order of
해군대령
National
양정호,
Security Merit Chunsu Medal, National Defense Science Research Institute, Kang Seol-moo.
대통령 표창,
Order of
대통령
National
원사
Security
이용환,
Merit 3일 Medal,
대통령 부대
Navy
표창,
Captain
육군
Yang
제5군단,
Jong-ho. Air Force
육군
Lieutenant
제1
Colonel
부동사단,
Chung Ji-won.
육군
Marine
제7
Corps
부동사단,
Sergeant Major
육군
Lee
제13
Ung-han.
특수임무단,
Army 5th Corps
육군
Command,
탄약전
Army
사령부,
1st Infantry Division,
육군
Army 7th
해군 제1
Infantry
함대
Division,
사령부,
Army
해병대
Special
사령부,
Mission
공군
Brigade,
제16
Army
전투기가,
Ammunition Support
공군
Command,
군대
Navy
방어사령부,
1st
기름대
Fleet Command,
근무지원단,
Marine Corps
미군
Command,
제7
Air
공군
Force
사령부,
16th Fighter 1,
부상 개인
Air
5명과
Force Missile
여러 개 부대입니다.
Defense Command, Kaeryongdae Service Support
대통령께서는
Group,
수상자
as well as the
중앙으로
U.S. 7th Air Force Command. Mr. President, please move to the center.
예, 정례를 받습니다. 대통령께서는 중앙으로 오십시오. 대통령께 대하여
Salute
경례.
to the President.
바로
At ease,
왼쪽으로 이동하시어
please
수여하시겠습니다.
move to the left side to confer.
군장증 육군
Certificate
제15
of Merit, Army 15th Infantry Division, Army Major General Kim Kyung-jung. In acknowledgement of your great contribution to national security, the following medal is awarded in accordance with the Constitution of the Republic of Korea. Order of National Security Merit Chunsu Medal, 2022, October 1st, the President.
보훈장 전수장
Order of National Security Merit Chunsu Medal, National Defense Science Research Institute Director Kang Seol-moo.
군장을 배용해
The
주겠습니다.
medal will be worn.
보훈장 3일장.
Order of National Security Merit 3일 Medal, Navy 5th Mine Amphibious Squadron, Navy Captain Yang Chong-ho. The medal will be worn on the left chest.
보고포장 공군
National Security Medal, Air Force Training Command, Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Chung Ji-won. The medal will be worn on the left chest.
대통령 표창.
Presidential Citation, 2nd Marine Division, Marine Corps Sergeant Major Lee Woo-han. The chevron will be worn on the right chest.
다음은 대통령
Next, we have the citation of the units. Citation, Army 5th Corps Command. The above units commander and all soldiers contributed greatly to national defense by faithfully performing their duties, thereby awarding this citation to commend. October 1st, 2022, President. The ribbon will be attached to the unit colors.
축하합니다.
Congratulations.
대통령 부대 표창.
President citation of units, Army 1st Infantry Division.
대통령 부대 표창.
President citation of units, Army 7th Infantry Division.
대통령 부대 표창. 육군제 13.
Army Special Mission Brigade.
대통령 부대 표창.
Presidential citation, Army Ammunition Support Command.
대통령 부대 표창.
Presidential citation, Navy 1st Fleet Command.
대통령 부대 표창.
Presidential citation, Marine Corps Command.
대통령 부대 표창.
Presidential citation, Air Force 16th Fighter Wing.
감사합니다. 대통령 부대 표창. 공군
Air
미사일 방어
Force
사령부.
Missile Defense Command.
대통령 부대 표창.
Presidential
기룡대
citation,
근무지원단.
Keilongdae Service Support Group.
감사합니다. 대통령 부대 표창.
Presidential citation, the U.S. 7th Air Force Command.
대통령께 대하여 경례.
Salute to the President.
바로
At ease.
내빈 여러분,
Ladies and
다시 한번
gentlemen,
축하와
please
경례
give them
박수를
all
보내주시기
a big
바랍니다.
round of applause.
부대 차렷. 차렷. 다음은 대통령께서
Next,
하단하시어
Mr. President will
기념사를
deliver
하시겠습니다.
his commemorative speech.
열중 열중 슛.
존경하는 국민 여러분,
Fellow Koreans,
국군 장병과
our beloved
해외
men and
주민
women
여러분,
in uniform, ladies and gentlemen,
건군 제74년
I would like to congratulate you all on the 74th Armed Forces Day.
국군의 날을 맞아
Marking the Armed Forces Day, I extend my deepest respect to our fallen heroes and martyrs who have made today's free Republic of Korea possible.
깊은 경의를 표합니다. 대한민국 국군의 살아있는
I
역사인
also extend my deepest respect and appreciation to the senior patriots, war veterans, and our members of the reserve
존경과
forces.
감사의 말씀을 드립니다. 지금 이 순간에도
Even at this very moment, there are many men and women in uniform who are fulfilling their duties to safeguard our territory on land, seas, and the air of the Republic of Korea. I want to thank them as well as the Korean troops dispatched overseas for their continued sacrifice and efforts in contributing to elevating the national status of the Republic of Korea. Moreover, there are the families who are sparing no efforts for these soldiers so that they can fulfill their duties. My thanks also go to the members and families of the USFK who are contributing to the peace and stability of the Korean Peninsula.
존경하는 국민 여러분,
Fellow Korean citizens, our beloved men and women in uniform, during the past 74 years since its establishment, our military has exerted its full efforts and duties in protecting the country. During the Korean War, the military shed sweat and blood to safeguard the country and its freedom. Amid the ceaseless provocations and security threats posed by North Korea, it has shown unwavering military readiness to safeguard the country. And facing national disasters, the military also showed devotion to safeguard the lives and safety of the people, thereby largely moving and comforting our people. Our people are able to enjoy the freedom that we see today, all thanks to the members of the military who exerted a sense of patriotism and calling to protect the Republic of Korea. The level of our military has also been renewed. We began amid poor circumstances where we had no appropriate weapons and equipment, but we are now, but our defense is of global status now. And the next generation fighter jets, FK-21, developed with our homegrown technology, succeeded in its first test flight. And we also developed the world-class next-generation Aegis destroyer, Tongjo the Great, with our homegrown technology. Lately, we also inked a record export deal with Poland on tanks and howitzers, as well as FA-50 light attack aircrafts, thereby fully stationing ourselves as a strong exporter in the world's defense industry. Our men and women in uniform are serving at all corners of the world for peacekeeping and reconstruction, largely contributing to freedom, peace, prosperity of the international community. As the Commander-in-Chief and as a Korean, I am very proud of our armed forces.
존경하는 국민 여러분,
Fellow Korean citizens, during the past 3 decades, North Korea is pursuing on the development of nuclear and missiles, despite continued opposition from the rest of the international society. The North's nuclear weapons development has also been made into law, and this is threatening the survival and the safety of South Korea as well. The North's nuclear weapons development is definitely a challenge against the world's NPT scheme.
핵무기 개발은
Nuclear development will further devastate the lives of the people of North Korea.
북한 정권은 이제라도
The North Korean regime shall now be committed to achieve denuclearization to achieve the true peace and co-prosperity here on the Korean
내려야
Peninsula.
할 것입니다. 존경하는
My
국민
fellow
여러분,
citizens, dear
사랑하는
armed
육군
forces
장병 여러분,
soldiers,
우리가
in order to
누리고
uphold the
있는
universal values of freedom, human rights, and the rule of law we're enjoying
보편적 가치를
today,
지키고
and to achieve
한반도와
sustainable
동북아의
peace
지속
and prosperity in the
가능한
Korean
평화와
Peninsula,
번영을 이루기 위해서는
we need
무엇보다
strong national
강력한
defense force
국방력이
as a
뒷받침되어야
backbone.
합니다. 우리 군은
The Republic of
확고한
Korea Armed
군사
Forces
대비 태세를
maintains a
유지하며
firm military readiness
북한의
posture
어떠한
to respond
도발과
to any
위협에도
provocations and threats
우리
from
국민의
North Korea
생명과
to protect the
재산을
lives and
지켜낼
prosperity
것입니다.
of our people.
북한이
If
핵무기
North
사용을
Korea
주도한다면
attempts to use nuclear
한미
weapons,
동맹과
they will be faced
우리
with
군의
the ROK-US
결연하고
alliance and our
압도적인
military's
대응에
determined
직면하게
and
될
overwhelming response.
저와
With
바이든
the
대통령은
Korea-US summit
지난
in
5월
May
한미 정상회담과
and my
이번
recent
순방을
visit,
통해
myself and
한미
President
안보
Biden
동맹을
further
더욱
strengthened the
굳건히
ROK-US security alliance.
양국은
Through the
확장
expanded
억제
deterrence
전략
strategies
협의체를 통해
consultative
이
group,
전략
the two
자산의
countries have further
적시
reinforced our
전개를 포함한
capabilities to
확장
implement
억제
extended
실행력을
deterrence,
더욱
including the timely
강화하였습니다.
deployment of U.S. strategic
이러한
assets.
노력의 일환으로
As part of such
이
efforts,
로널드 레이건
U.S. Ronald Reagan
항공모함
carrier strike team
강습단과
and the
한미
U.S.
연합
ROK combined
해상 훈련을
maritime exercises
실시했습니다.
were conducted.
앞으로
In the
정부는
future, the government will further strengthen the ROK-US joint exercises and drills to realize an alliance in action that strongly responds to North Korean provocations and
구현해 나갈
threats.
것입니다. 또한
In addition,
북한의
we will quickly establish a Korean three-axis system that will overwhelmingly respond to North Korea's nuclear and missile threats. By doing so, the reconnaissance and surveillance capabilities and strike capabilities against North Korea will be dramatically augmented. A strategic command was established to integrate cutting-edge forces that have been operated separately by the Army, Navy, and Air Force. Security capabilities will be enhanced in new areas such as space and cyberspace. Our proud men and women in uniform. The Republic of Korea is now facing more severe and multi-layered security challenges than ever before. In particular, the boundary between security and the economy is blurring, and military service resources are rapidly declining due to the demographic changes. In order to respond to these various crises and challenges, we need to utilize the cutting-edge science and technology based on the Fourth Industrial Revolution. Our military must redesign its defense posture through Defense Innovation 4.0 and leap forward into a scientific and technological powerhouse optimized for the security environment. A drastic regulatory innovation is necessary to graft the private sector's excellent advanced science and technology onto all fields of national defense. We need to build a manned and unmanned complex system based on AI to rapidly secure advanced and asymmetrical forces. What is equally important is the mental readiness posture of our military. All soldiers should have an established firm view of the enemy and strict discipline, and through practical education and training, they would have to strengthen the strong military aspect to win over any kinds of threats.
다져 나가야 합니다. 정부는
The government
군이
will provide an
과감하게
all-out
국방
support
혁신을
to
추진할 수
the
있도록
military to boldly
적극 지원하겠습니다.
pursue defense innovation.
특히
In particular,
나라를
to
위해
create a
헌신하고 있는 우리
satisfactory working
장병들이
environment for our
만족할 수 있는
dedicated
병영
soldiers,
환경을 조성하기 위해
a salary increase,
병사
and a,
보호의 인상과
dramatic
의식주의
improvement in
획기적
living
향상,
conditions and
그리고
improvement
간부들의
of the
지휘
conditions
공무
for
여건 개선을
cadre will be
계속
continuously
추진해 나가겠습니다.
pursued.
존경하는
My
국민
fellow
여러분,
citizens, proud
자랑스러운
armed
국군 장병
forces
여러분,
in uniform,
그리고 이
and
자리에
distinguished
함께해
guests
주신 내외
from home
귀빈
and
여러분,
abroad.
튼튼한
Security,
안보는
strong security
국민과
is created
군이
only when the
함께
people and the
만들어
military
나가는
come
것입니다.
together.
우리
Our
군은
military is ready to
국민이
accomplish
부여한
any duties
어떠한
assigned
임무에도
by the people.
완수할 준비가 되어 있습니다. 국민
I hope
여러분께서
that the people
우리 군을
show
믿고
more
더 큰
support
지지와
and encouragement
성원을
and their
보내주시기
trust
바랍니다.
in our military.
저 역시
As a commander-in-chief
국군
of the
통수권자로
armed forces,
우리
I
군을
myself would also have a
신뢰하며
deep trust in our
제복 입은
military
영웅들이
and will
존중받을 수
do
있도록
my utmost to make
최선을
sure the heroes in
다하겠습니다.
uniform are well respected.
국민 여러분과 함께
Together with the people,
국가를
we
위해
will work harder
희생하고
towards
헌신한
making a
분들이
country where
명예와
those who
존중으로
sacrificed
예우받을
and
수
dedicated
있도록
themselves for the
더욱
country
힘써
are treated
나가겠습니다.
with honor
다시
and
한번
respect.
국군의 날을
Once again,
축하드리며
congratulations on the Armed
대한민국
Forces
국군
Day,
장병
and I wish
여러분
eternal
모두에게
glory and blessings to all of the
무한한
Republic of Korea Armed
축복이
Forces
함께하길
soldiers.
기원합니다. 감사합니다.
Thank you.
기념사 끝! 대통령께서는 단상 좌석으로
Mr.
이동하시겠습니다.
President will now move to his seat.
단상 좌석으로 올라오시겠습니다. 여러분, 우리 국군에 대한
Ladies
무한한
and
신뢰와
gentlemen,
격려를 해주신
He
대통령께
has given full
힘찬 감사의
support
박수
of
부탁드립니다.
our men and women in uniform. Please give him another big hand of applause.
다음은 적의 도발로부터
And next, we have prepared a video containing the powerful message of the ROK Armed Forces to protect the country and the people from provocations by the enemy. The troops will move on the stage, will relocate while the video is playing.
총! 뒤로! 돌아! 앞으로! 끝!
북한이 오늘 아침 동해상으로 탄도미사일을 발사했습니다.
North Korea has fired
국제사회의
ballistic
제재와
missiles,
반대에도
and
불구하고
North Korea, despite international
미사일 개발을
sanctions,
지속하는 등
is continuing
한반도와 영내
its development of
안보
nuclear
질서를
programs and
위협하고
is
있습니다.
gravely threatening the
이러한
peace
북한의
here on the
위협에
Korean
맞서
Peninsula.
우리
Facing
군은
such threats from the north,
한국형 삼축
the
체계의
South Korea has
능력과
developed
태세를
its three-axis
획기적으로
system,
확충해 나가고
and
있습니다.
we are securing this in a very innovative
적의
manner.
공격 징후를 신속하게
We
탐지하기 위해
are having the
우주
kill
기반의
chain,
위성
which
체계들,
is a system
감시
that
정찰
can
능력과
detect the enemy
공세적 타격
at a very
능력을
early
종기에
stage.
구축하고 있습니다. 적의 미사일 위협에 대한
And
탐지
we have the
능력을 향상시켜
KAMD, the Korean Air Defense missile defense, which can detect and target the enemy's missiles. And we also have the KMPR, the Korea Massive Punishment and Retaliation, which is to strongly retaliate and deter North Korea's use of nuclear weapons. And here we also boast the high powerful Hyunwoo ballistic missile as well. And this completes the Korean three-axis system, and this is the capability that we have. our armed forces, we will be securing the liberty and peace and prosperity here on the Korean Peninsula, and we will be strongly and sternly responding to any provocations. We will take another leap forward, and we will support the Republic of Korea with strong force.
이어서 국군의 위용을
And
선보이는
next,
시범이 있겠습니다.
we will also have some demonstrations of the might of the armed forces. And first, here is the Joint Coalition High Altitude Descent demonstration composed of our elite special forces members. In the upper left-hand side, we have 22 parachuters who will be descending from the Chinook helicopter, and they are having the red smoke screen and deploying a parachute at 1,200 meters above the ground. The first diver is now passing the sky to the venue and safely touching down on the emergency landing strip on the left. And in today's joint tactical fall, we are joined by Master Sergeant Christopher Rett and Master Sergeant Ronald Johns of the U.S. Special Operations Command here in Korea. And please face your attention to the two Black Hawks in the sky. We have 27 Special Forces members who have left the aircraft. First of all, we have Kim Sung-mi as well as the four other parachuter jumpers who will jump off the aircraft. And now we have 4 jumpers who are rapidly descending vertically with purple smoke screen. And in about 15 seconds, they will be rapidly descending at 12 kilometers per hour and then disperse to 4 directions to deploy their parachutes at 1,000 meters in altitude. The 4 female soldiers you see now are the elite special members who won gold, silver, and bronze medals in the high altitude descent category at this year's World Military Sports Festival in Austria. Ladies and gentlemen, all 27 Special Forces members left the aircraft and beautifully embroidered the October blue sky. And now the 27 parachutes will enter the venue in a total of 6 formations: individual downhill, banner flag, down plan, diamond, and 7 stairs. The parachutes that they are wearing goes up to 60 kilometers per hour due to high possibility of collision during air maneuver. The jumpers need to pay particular attention to the surroundings while parachute gliding. Although the gliding speed is high, a soft landing on the ground is possible using the lift force generated by controlling the rope. Please give a big round of applause to the Special Forces members who glide like a hawk and land softly onto the ground. And we have the first jumper. Please give them a big hand. And please look up into the sky. We have 2 more paratroopers landing onto the venue, and we also have the paratroopers with the banners that writes "ROK takes another leap forward" and "Strong national defense, strong military based on science and technology." Sergeant Lee Ji-sun, who is coming down with a banner now, is an elite Special Forces agent with an experience of 2,500 descents. Based on her loyalty to her homeland, she's an elite agent. And also making the impossible possible. This is the mission that the Special Forces unit has, and we are again highlighting such a resolution. And please direct your attention to the 7 parachutes that are descending in a line. Led by the flag of the Defense Ministry, there are parachutists with the flags of Joint Chiefs of Staff, Combined Command, Army, Navy, Air Force, and the Marine Corps descending in a file.
가산을
And
봐주십시오.
please look at the two yellow parachutes up in the sky. The yellow parachutes. Two paratroopers will make the rapid fall, hanging upside down with purple-colored smoke screen. This formation requires delicacy, and a single mistake would also lead to a very dangerous situation.
지금 막 대응을 받고 두
The
명의
formation has
강화자가
just been
수직
disbanded,
하강하고 있습니다.
with two parachutists making their vertical drop.
여러분, 행사장 상공을 주목해
And ladies and
주시기
gentlemen,
바랍니다.
please look up at the
행사장
sky.
상공에 7명,
Here we
네
have
강화자가
7 stairs formation and diamond formation made by 7 parachutists and 4 parachutists respectively. This is to celebrate the 74th anniversary of the Armed Forces Day. The 4 parachutes that make up a diamond formation is entering the venue with 5 colored smoke screen.
여러분, 다이아몬드 대용이 분리될 때 큰 박수
Please give
부탁드립니다.
them a big hand as the diamond formation disbands.
지금 행사장 상공으로 우리
And
국군의
now
일치들이
above the sky, we have the formation of 7 stairs entering, which symbolizes the unity of the country's armed forces.
맨 위 강화자의 조종에 의해
Controlled by the
7개의 낙하산이 하나를
parachute
이루어
on the very top,
행사장
the
상공을
7
회복하고
paratroopers are forming a unity and flying the airspace.
여러분, 지금 7명의
Ladies and gentlemen, the 7 parachutists are disbanding one by one, making a rapid fall into the venue following a rapid turn.
이 대용은 공중에서
This formation is only possible when each parachutist attempts to be united at each of their accurate locations. It requires high level of credibility amongst each other, as well as high level of spatial ability.
오늘 이 대용은 신속대용사단의 김우건 장사가
And we
함께
have
동참했습니다.
been joined by the senior master surgeon Kim Ki-hyuk, and here are 7 parachutists who are making their safe descent onto the ground. Please give each and every one of them a big round of applause.
오늘 고공강화 시범은
Today's paradropping exercise is being participated by the members of the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, Army Quick Response Division, as well as the Special Duties units of the U.S. and ROK. This highlights the meaning of the 74th Armed Forces Day.
이들은 국내에서뿐만
They
아니라
are the proud
레바논 등
senior
분쟁 지역에서
special units of the ROK who are not only exerting their duties here at home, but also abroad by contributing to world peace at conflict regions, including Lebanon.
다음은 미래 첨단 과학기술군으로의 도약을
And
준비하는
next,
우리
we've
군의
prepared a
모습을
video
담은 영상입니다.
showcasing our armed forces that aim to prepare for a new leap forward. Strong military with high-tech science technology.
첨단 과학 기술의 발달.
Equipped with developing high-tech science and technology, the battlefield is also transforming.
전반을 재설계하면서
We need to restructure our readiness, and we need to take a great leap forward with National Defense Innovation 4.0. National Defense Innovation 4.0, taking a leap forward. Our military, based on the Innovation 4.0, we aim to develop and leap forward into a new strong military. We will be equipped with AI and digital transformation, and we will also have a complex system of manned and unmanned systems.
우주, 사이버.
We will also carry out our operations in space, cyber, and electronic as well.
첨단 과학 기술을
And we will be equipping the developed sophisticated science technology in our military.
한편 우리 군은
Meanwhile, the military will make sure that the defense industry becomes a major pillar of our economic growth. We are also carrying out great exports of our military supplies. Nurturing our military talents with science and technology.
이어서
And next, here is our air supremacy congratulatory flight by the planes of our armed forces.
오늘 공중 전력은
Today's maneuver will be in the following order: Apache formation of the ROK Army, Syrian formation, Chinook and Black Hawk, Navy's Lynx and Wildcat, as well as the Marine On, a formation of the Navy Corps.
여러분, 행사장 좌측 상공을 주목해
Ladies and
주시기 바랍니다.
gentlemen, please direct your attention to the airspace on your left-hand side.
지금 선두로 진입하는 헬기는
What you see in the lead is the Apache helicopter dubbed the tank killer of the Army Aviation Command.
아파치 헬기 한 대는 적 전체
It is the best attack helicopter that can be found today, capable of destroying 16 enemy tanks.
다음 제대는
The next echelon is the Army's Syrian. The formation formed by the Ground Operations Command and the Second Operations Command are now entering. It is Korea's first ever homegrown technology, which is equipped with state-of-the-art mission equipment, enabling it to operate automatic flight system. Next, Black Hawk helicopters are now entering. They are equipped with sophisticated mobility and loading capacity as well.
이어서 육군의 시누크 헬기가
And now we have the formation of Chinook helicopters that are now entering. They have been mobilized for the major wildfire extinguishments in Ulchin, Mirang, Ponghae, and Pohang. The next echelon is the formation of the Navy's Lynx and Wildcat. And the maritime operations helicopters, they also carry out operations against submarines and surface action units in East, West, and South Seas. And now we are seeing the Apache formation showcasing its air mobile tactics. The tactics that you will be witnessing today involves how Apache, which carries out its missions at low altitude, immediately responds to evades a sudden attack of the enemies. Please direct your attention to the left.
작전 지역 진입간 적 위협에 대한 즉각적인 회피 및
It
대응을
is
위해
responding swiftly to the enemy. It is carrying out high speed and low flight. And in accordance with the sudden shooting of the enemy's special warfare unit, the formation will now make rapid rise and a quick turn.
좌측을 봐주십시오.
Please look to your left.
지금 보실 기동은
The tactics that you're watching now is a highly sophisticated one where the flight makes a rapid turn in 180 degrees after rapidly dropping its speed after identifying threats posed by the enemy's airspace weapons.
아파치 항공기는 주 야간
The
전처
Apache
작전이 가능한
is
선조 최고
the
성능의
best
공격 헬기입니다.
state-of-the-art aircraft.
11시 방향을 주목해
Please look
주십시오.
at the direction of 11 o'clock.
아파치 항공기가
The
플레어
tactic
사격을
is
실시하고
the
있습니다.
one that you're seeing is a flare strike, and this is to rapidly respond to the enemy's attack and immediately respond to the enemy's special warfare forces.
이어서 보실 기동은
Now the tactic is the one where the equipped state-of-the-art sensor detects the ground-to-air missile of the enemy fired by the enemy towards Apache, and thus the Apache makes a swift directional change to avoid threats. The Apache can not only issue warning against the enemy's missile threats, but also can deceive the enemy's missile systems. Please face the left.
지금 기동은
The tactic is aimed at seizing battle position. It involves approaching the slope of the mountain with low speed and low altitude flight, where it makes rapid flight to seize the battle position and carry out target confirmation and strike.
사격을 실시하는 기동입니다.
The Apache is capable of striking the enemy from as far as 8 kilometers apart.
정면을 봐주십시오.
Please look to the front.
지금 보시는
This is
기동은
the fire and maneuver tactic. It involves an immediate loose order to avoid the fire net of the enemy, special warfare units, small arms, and suppressing the enemy.
적을 제압하는 기동입니다.
이어서 보실
The
기동은
following one is the tactic with the highest complexity. In care of sudden attack by the enemy from the side, using mobile missile while hiding in the mountain areas, the tactic evades the enemy's attack with quick directional change and accurate strike.
재진입 사격입니다. 아파치 항공기가 플레어
The
사격을
Apache is
실시하고
re-entering to
적의
strike the
타격에
enemy
재진입하고
after
있습니다.
conducting flare shooting.
이상으로
This
아파치
concludes the
편대
Apache's
전투 기동을 모두
formation
마치겠습니다.
tactics maneuvering. Please give them a big round of applause once again for showcasing such sophisticated flight capabilities.
다음으로
Next,
대한민국 공군
here is the fly
해군
pass of
조종사들과
ROK
미
pilots
공군
and
조종사들의
US
공중훈련을
pilots.
있겠습니다.
이번 공중분열에
There will be a total of 64 ROK and US planes taking part.
참가하겠습니다.
항공기가
We
행사장을
ask for your
통과할 때
understanding as loud noise can be accompanied when planes fly across the venue.
공중분열 편대가
Please give a big
사격대를
hand as the
통과 시
fly
힘찬
pass
박수로
formation
격려해 주시기
through the
바랍니다.
venue.
여러분, 잠시 후 행사장
Ladies and gentlemen,
좌측에서
the fly pass
공군과
that
해군의
you're just about to
정찰
witness
자산인
requires high level of
E-737과
concentration.
그리고 E-709 A-10 공격기 편대가 대형을
And
유지하며
in just a moment, from the left-hand side, E-737 and P-3 of the surveillance jets of the Korean Air Force and Navy, as well as A-10 of the 7th Air Force of the U.S., will be entering the venue in their formation. Dubbed as Command Post of the Sky, the E-737 is equipped with state-of-the-art radar that is capable of detection of 360 degrees, while P-3 can detect and track submarines. The A-10 Thunderbolt attack planes of the U.S. is capable of not only attacking the enemy's armor, but also carrying out various air-to-surface attacks, living up to its nickname of Tank Killer. The Korean military and the U.S. military will showcase their strong, united military force during wartime under the robust ROK-US alliance.
좌측입니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the left. The tanker KC-330 is entering, being escorted by F-15K and KF-16 formation. The KC-330 can fuel 10 F-15Ks and 20 F-16s and can also be mobilized for transporting military supplies and goods. The F-15K, equipped with multiple explosive power, is capable of carrying out long-range targeting And from the left, the major fighter jet of the ROK Air Force, 5 F-16s are entering the venue.
여러분, 국군의 날을 축하하기 위해 F-16
The
전투기가
F-16 is congratulating the Armed Forces Day, carrying out the air-to-air and air-to-surface strike. Please look at the brave formation of the F-16, and just like this, they will safeguard the waters and the air of the homeland.
여러분 좌측입니다.
Now it's the left. 7 units of 5th generation stealth fighter jets are entering the venue. Equipped with the stealth capability that is not detected by the enemy's radar, the F-35 plays a crucial role in war deterrence.
대한민국을 지키는 보이지
The
않는 힘.
F-35 stealth jets will penetrate deeply into the enemy at time of war and strike the enemy's major facilities and weapons system. Next, 9 F-15K's formation is entering the venue, boasting its outstanding striking capabilities. The F-15K is not only capable of firing long-range artillery, but also destroying the enemy's command forces in an instant. Its Taurus missile can fly some 500 kilometers and accurately strike the target. Next, 9 units of KF-16 and F-5 formation will enter the venue. The KF-16, the major fighter jet of the country's Air Force, is being continuously upgraded to safeguard the skies of the ROK all day long, regardless of weather conditions. The F-5 jets are contributing greatly to the close air support mission, which is destroying ground and marine units located near the battlefield. Next, FA-50, the homegrown lightweight multi-purpose combat jets are being highly recognized across the world and is being exported to many countries, including the Philippines. The TA-50 is being used for pilot training within the Air Force, contributing greatly to the process of nurturing new pilots. Next is 5 KF-16s that will fly into the venue in a formation. The KF-16 took part in the Pitch Black exercise this year in Australia, showcasing the ROK Air Force's combined operations, implementation capabilities, and skills. The robust ROK-US alliance will safeguard the safety and happiness of our people. The tactics you'll be witnessing will be KF-16. The KF-16 took part in the Pitch Black exercise this year in Australia, showcasing the ROK Air Force's combined operations capabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, please send your support to the robust ROK-US alliance that will safeguard the safety and happiness of our people beyond our airspace. Tactics on the left-hand side is the F-15K formation that are the armed forces' perfect teamwork. This is showing the spirit of victory only. The F-15K formation is safeguarding the whole armed forces of the Republic of Korea, showcasing a perfect teamwork. To the sky, to the space. Please give the pilots another big round of applause for showcasing a majestic flight path with our F-15Ks. Now, please look at the signboard.
영화 탑건 내버리겠어.
In Top Gun Maverick, this is FA-18 aircraft that is flying from the Ronald Reagan tank to congratulate our Armed Forces Day.
여러분 안녕하십니까? 대한민국 공군
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the ROK Black Eagle.
계속해서 제74주년 국군의 날을
Please enjoy the congratulatory air show of Black Eagles to celebrate the 74th anniversary of the Armed Forces Day. Please give them a big hand as they enter the venue.
여러분
대한민국 공군 특수 비행체
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Black Eagles.
힘차게 진입한 블랙이글스 항공기들은 하늘과
The Black
우주로 도약하는
Eagles,
공군의 의지를 표현하면서
They are
전적인 대응
contributing
능력을
to
실시합니다.
elevating the country's national status, and they are the foundation of robust national defense.
계속해서 블랙이글스는 하늘을 넘어 우주까지 도약하기
And
위해
Black Eagles, in order
하늘 대응을
to
형성하였습니다.
take a great leap forward, we have made a new formation. Please look at the right-hand side.
빛나는 별을 표현하며 스타 대응을 갖춘 블랙이글스는
And here is the star formation symbolizing a shining star expressing its strong commitment to safeguard the country's airspace. And now to your front.
이어서 진취적이고 단단한 기계를 상징하는 화살
And
모양의
next
에로 대응을
is the
형성하였습니다.
arrow formation.
다시 한번 여러분 정면에서부터
And
진입하겠습니다.
once again, it will be entering from the front side.
블랙이글스는 우리 영공뿐 아니라 나아가 우주까지
The
도약하며
Black Eagles are expressing its resolve of the Air Force to take a leap forward into space and carry out continued formational change.
다음 대응은 블랙이글스의 단단한 팀워크를
And
상징하는
next,
다이아몬드 대응입니다.
showcasing the teamwork of Black Eagles, here is the diamond formation.
여러분 왼쪽에서부터 블랙이글스의 다이아몬드 대응입니다.
And here is the
박수
diamond
부탁드립니다.
formation from your left. Please give them a big hand.
다음 대응은 세계 속의 강군으로 도약하기
And
위해
next,
우리 공군의 강력한 기계
Here is the albatross formation of our Air Force, aiming to become the world's strongest military.
그리고 다음 대응은
And
이글
next,
대응으로
here is the
용맹함과
eagle
강인함의
formation,
상징,
symbolizing the
복수를
strength and
표현하겠습니다.
bravery of an eagle.
그리고 다시 한번 여러분 앞을 통과하며
And
날개를
once
활짝
again,
펼치겠습니다.
it will fly past you through the venue, stretching out its wings.
지금 블랙이글스가 선보이고 있는 8대
The
유기적인
organic
대응
formational
병력은
change of the 8
모두
units of Black
싸움의
Eagles
기술이나
requires
신뢰가
high
필수적으로
level of
요구되는
cooperation
기록이며
and mutual
세계적으로
trust.
찬사를 받고 있는
And this indeed is being
블랙이글스만의
praised by
경쟁력입니다.
the rest of the world.
계속해서 오른쪽에서 블랙이글스는
And from
승리를
the
상징하는
right-hand
빅토리 대응을
side,
이루었습니다.
we have the victory formation of the Black Eagles, symbolizing victory. And now here is a highly sophisticated roll maneuver where the planes make a 360 degrees turn. Please watch your right-hand side.
여러분 완벽한 팀워크를 선보이고 있는 블랙이글스에게 다시 한번
Please
뜨거운
give them
박수
a big
부탁드립니다.
a big round of applause once again.
여덟 대의 항공기가 조밀한 현대 대응을 유지하기 위하여
The 8
조종사들은
units
서로의
are
숨소리까지
making
집중하는 팀워크를 발휘하고
delicate
있습니다.
formation, and the pilots focus on each other's breath to exert this high level of teamwork. And this is the competitiveness of our Air Force.
이제 여러분은 왼쪽 상공에서 블랙 이글스가
And
다시
here
한번
is on
진입하겠습니다.
your left side, we have the Black Eagles re-entering the venue.
곧이어 1번 기지에 맞춰 6대의 항공기가 동시에 회전하여
And at the lead of the first plane, all of the 6 other planes will now make a loop at the same time.
여러분 계속해서 정면 상공을 주목해 주십시오.
And please look at the
두 대의
front.
블랙 이글스
We have the two Black
우리나라를 향한
Eagles
애국심과
formation,
자긍심을 표현하겠습니다.
symbolizing the patriotism and pride of the country.
여러분 이곳 계룡 하늘에
Here
우리
in the skies of
자랑스러운
Keryong,
대한민국의
we have
태극기
the
완성되고
Taeguk mark
있습니다.
of the Republic
뜨거운
of
박수
Korea being made.
부탁드립니다.
Please give them a big hand.
이제 여러분 정면에서 블랙
And
이글스
from
항공기들이
the front
우리나라의
side,
힘찬 미래를 상징하며 5개 방향으로
we will be
솟구쳐
having our Black Eagles soaring high into the sky in 5 directions, symbolizing robust victory.
이 기둥과 같이 블랙 이글스는 대한민국 국군의 무궁한
This
발전을
maneuver
기원하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
symbolizes the development of the armed forces. Thank you very much.
지금부터
From now
세계
on,
최정예
the
대체불가
world's most elite and
해군 공군 해병대로
irreplaceable.
And this is where we have to wrap up our special coverage of the Armed Forces Day ceremony. We'll be back with our regular newscast at 12 p.m. Korea time. Thank you for watching.